Hello everyone, welcome to class. I am Damilola from Sarah Fashion Academy. I'll be your instructor. So today we'll learn a little about fashion illustration, learn how to draw the croquet, and then you start your fashion illustration journey, so to say. So first of all, what is fashion illustration? Fashion illustration is an art of creating designs, putting your ideas into paper, communicating your ideas to other people. Sometimes as designers, we have ideas. What if I use this sleeve and I combine it with these bodies and all? So the ability to put those ideas into paper is what fashion illustration is all about. So, but before we start on our journey as fashion illustrators, we would need to understand the basis. And the first thing to learn as a fashion illustrator is how to create a croquet. A croquet is like a fashion figure, so to say, a simple sketch detailing the human body, or yes, the human body. So it is like a simple sketch detailing the human body. So you would learn how to do that in class. It is the knowledge of that croquet that will help you make illustrations like this. It is this figure that we have the clothes on that is called the croquet. So it is the knowledge of fashion illustration that will help you create the croquet, and that's what we are going to learn in this class. So by the end of this class, upon frequent practices and all, you'll be able to create designs like this all by yourself. So let's begin. To create the croquet or to draw the fashion figure, we would need to divide our A4 paper into two equal parts. So I want to check, but the A4 paper is usually 21 centimeter wide. So we'll find the middle of it, that is 10.5 cm. 10.5 cm. Okay. So then you draw a line from the center at the top here all the way down. So that's what I want to do now. So make sure that your lines are faint because we would still need to clean some of them later on. Okay, so at the top here, you come down by 1 cm. Please make sure that your lines, your marking starts from this line, this particular line on your ruler, not from the beginning of the ruler. So you mark 1 cm down here. Then from there, you mark 26.5 centimeter. 26.5 centimeter. So from there, you mark 26.5 centimeter. Okay, this will be the size of your drawing. So in most cases, you can have 2 cm up, 2 cm down, or maybe like 1.5, but you need space at the top and at the bottom of your illustrations. So from this point that we measured, you come down by 2.5 cm. This 2.5 cm will be the size of the head, the length of the head when we are done. Then from that point, you come down by another 5 cm. So from that point, you now mark 7 cm, 7 cm, 7, another 7 cm, then another 7 cm. Okay, so from this last 7 cm point, you mark 1.5 cm. Okay. So we are good to go. This is 2.5 cm. This is 1.25. This is 7 cm. This is another 7 cm. Another 7 cm, then 1.5 cm. So this first part will be the head area. This second line, the 1.25 cm, will be the shoulder area. This will be the hip line. This will be the knee line. And of course, the ankle line. I will label them as we proceed. So for the head, we'll be measuring 0.75 on both sides. So this is 0.75 somewhere here, 0.75 to this side, and 0.75 to this side to give us 1.5. Okay, so make sure that your lines are faint. The reason why I'm making this line a little bit bold is so that you can see clearly what I am making. So 0.75 here, 0.75 here. Good. Then you join the two to make a rectangle. So we have a rectangle. Then at the shoulder, if you look at the human body, the shoulder usually would sit three heads. So that means aside the part that sits the head originally, if you can have another head on one side of the shoulder and another head on the other side of the shoulder. What it basically means is that the shoulder is three times the size of the head. So we had 1.5 inches there, so we'll have 4.5. That's 1.5 in three places at the shoulder. So 1.5 in three places will be 4.5 cm. So we'll be marking 2.25 cm on both sides. So 2.25 cm here, 2.25 cm here to give us the shoulder size. So usually the shoulder and the hip, the width is usually similar, like very close. So we'll do the same thing at the hip as well. 2.25 here to one side and 2.25 to the other side. So that makes it 4.5 altogether, sitting two heads. So after then, from the shoulder, let me label. This is the shoulder, this is the hip, this is the knee, and this is the ankle. Okay, so from the shoulder to the hip is 7 cm. So we divide that 7 cm into 3 to get our bust points. What we are saying invariably is that from the shoulder to the hip point, to the bust point in 3 places is what makes from the shoulder to the hip. I hope you understand that. So 2.3 cm, that's 7 divided by 3, that will give us 2.3 cm. So we'll mark 2.3 cm here. This point would give us our bust point. So I don't want to, okay, this will give us our bust point. So this will be our bust point. Then from this bust point, you come down by 0.5 cm. So 0.5 cm will be our under bust. So this will be our under bust. Okay, so you will now join from the shoulder to the hip. Like you try to form a triangle. You triangulate from the shoulder to the hip like so. Then from the under bust here, you join again, you triangulate to the hip. The first one is an inverted triangle and this one is a regular triangle. Okay. So we are forming something that looks like a mannequin or a human body, so to say, already. So let's continue. So you just bring that at the bust point, you join a line from the side of the triangles to do the same thing at the under bust. So okay, then from this point, you just draw a faint line up a little. You do the same thing here, just a little. I do not want to bore you with measurements so that you don't get confused over time. So from this point, you try to draw a curve that will simulate the curve of the breast. So you curve like this, just a little. Over time, you'll be able to do it without shading and not. Then from this point, you can mark maybe like 0.25 outwards on both sides so that something guides you to create the space between the two breasts. So you join like that to this point. So you do the same thing on the other side, like so. So now we formed something that is similar to the breast. So for the knee area, you will draw a triangle to join this point, like so. Can you see? You join the knee area, but because the knee has some like bulge, so to say, it has some width, so we'll now mark 0.5 outwards on both sides. So 0.5 here, 0.5 here will give us 1 cm altogether. Then you now join again to your ankle. Okay, so this is it to your ankle. So you have something that is like similar to the human body a little, but it is just like a frame, like a skeletal frame, so to say. So we'll now edit it little by little until it becomes the body. Then for the ankle part, you draw another triangle because the feet is wider at the edge than it is at the ankle. So it will still be the same size as this one. 0.5 on this side, 0.5 on this side, then you join. Okay, so now our fashion figure is almost complete, but you see this is still skeletal. Then we want to like create the arm, a frame for the hand as well. So you draw a circle here as a guide to form that joint at the shoulder area. Then you draw a straight line. It is believed, or if you look at a human body, you see that the hand, the palm is usually a little bit longer than the hip line. It will go a little after the hip line. So that's exactly what we want to do. So you draw a straight line to match with the waistline here. Can you see? To match with the waistline. Then you draw another line to continue downwards like that. So this line will be what will guide our hand drawing, so to say. So you now draw a line from this point, more like you want to create the hand now. So this will be the elbow. Can you see? Then from here down, this is one. Then the other one would be somewhere here like this. Then you curve and draw like this. So this might be a little complicated, but after multiple practice you'll be able to understand it. So, but you know that for the human frame we have fingers and we have to draw it, and the palm and every other detail on the hand. So before you get to the hip line, or just at the hip line, you come out a little like so. So that you're able to draw the fingers. But you know that our bodies are not that angular as women, so you make it curve. So this will be this part of our finger, then this part will be the last one here, this small one. Then you do the same thing here, although smaller because this one is just the thumb, you know. So you draw like so. This is curved, so you have something like this. So you can have, so what we are trying to simulate now is this is the thumb and this is the index finger. So you can try to draw the remaining fingers here, and you can leave it like that so that we will believe that the remaining fingers are hidden at the back of this first one. Good. So this is the first one. You do the same thing at the other end. So this is just your croquet, the basic frame of the croquet. In the next video, we'll show you how to turn this croquet into a better body, so to say. So we'll flesh it out in the next video. But before we end this video, let's try and draw the head frame. So at this edge, you can mark 0.5 here, 0.5 here. Do the same thing at the top and bottom here, like on all the sides. So let me try and do it. 0.5 here, 0.25, sorry, 0.25 here, 0.25 here, 0.25 here, 0.25 here. You do the same thing all around. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. So what we want to do is that we want to draw like a curve. So you are marking out from here, then you do the same thing from here, so that the head sits like this, and you do the same thing at the lower part. But you know, in most cases, our illustration, we usually have a pointed jawline, so you can edit it later, but this is just the basic. In the next video, I will explain to you how to turn this one into a proper head and draw the other facial features like the eyes, the nose, the lips, and every other part of the face. So we will meet in the next video. But before you go, I would love to give you an assignment which will be like a pass to the next class, that you draw a croquet, something like this, but I will need you to draw 2 of it, so that you can practice how to draw a croquet. Once you master this, we'll move on to the next part of the class. So there will be a gift for the best students in this class, although it's a free class, but then there will be a gift for the best students in class. So I hope to see your assignments very soon. Bye.